Welcome to Midnight Signal AI. It's May 5th, 2026. I'm Alex, here with Jamie, ready to break down the most important AI news from the past 24 hours. Today, Google launches a major new Gemini enterprise agent platform. The White House considers vetting AI models before release. DeepSeek unveils a new model in China, and much more. Let's get into it.
This is a packed news cycle, Alex. From model launches to policy debates, there's a lot to unpack. Let's start with Google's big announcement.
Let's kick off with Google's rollout of Gemini Enterprise Agent Platform as reported by The Journal and Let's Data Science. This new platform brings Gemini AI models into enterprise settings with a focus on governance and security. Google is positioning this as a turnkey solution for organizations that want advanced AI assistance but need strict controls for data privacy, compliance, and oversight.
What stands out is Google's dual emphasis on power and trust. They know enterprises want cutting-edge AI, but regulation and risk management are top of mind, especially in sectors like finance and healthcare. By bundling governance tools directly into the platform, Google is trying to lower the barrier for large organizations that have been hesitant to adopt generative AI at scale.
Exactly. And this isn't just about chatbots answering emails. Google's pushing for real workflow automation and integration. The Gemini agents can be embedded throughout business processes with centralized controls and auditability. That's a shift beyond just productivity apps, and it's clearly a response to pressure from both regulators and enterprise customers.
And it's also a signal to Microsoft and OpenAI that Google wants to own the enterprise AI stack, not just the consumer market. The battle for business AI dominance is heating up, and governance is emerging as a key differentiator. We'll be watching how customers respond and how competitors answer.
On a related note, Google also recapped its latest AI announcements for April in a blog post, highlighting not just the Gemini Enterprise Agent, but new developer tools, expanded language support, and advances in model efficiency. Sundar Pichai's team is making it clear Gemini is their flagship and they're moving fast.
The pace is relentless. One thing I noticed is their focus on customization, APIs, fine-tuning options, and support for more languages. That's key for global adoption, especially as enterprises look to tailor these models to their own data and workflows. Google wants to be the platform, not just a product.
And that brings us to the policy front. The New York Times is reporting that the White House is considering new requirements that would force companies to submit advanced AI models for government vetting before public release. The idea is to assess risks like disinformation or misuse before these systems go live.
If this goes through, it would be a first for the US and a huge shift. Until now, model releases have mostly relied on voluntary safety commitments. Pre-release vetting could slow down launches, but might give regulators and the public more confidence in AI safety. Of course, there's also the risk of stifling innovation or pushing development offshore.
And it's not just about tech, there's a political calculus here, balancing national security and economic competition, especially with China's rapid AI advances. If the US clamps down too hard, there's always the concern that the next big breakthrough happens elsewhere.
Speaking of China, DW.com reports that DeepSeek has just launched a preview of its latest AI model. While details are limited, DeepSeek is positioning itself as a homegrown challenger to Western giants like OpenAI and Google. The model is already available for early testing in China.
This is a major signal that China's AI sector isn't just playing catch-up, it's innovating on its own terms. The fact that DeepSeek is moving quickly to public previews shows confidence, and we can expect to see more cross-border competition as these models mature.
And it'll be interesting to see how these models stack up technically, both in terms of raw capability and alignment with local regulations or values. China's AI ecosystem is increasingly self-sufficient, which could reshape the global market.
Switching gears, Biometric update reports that OpenAI is rolling out passkeys for ChatGPT users, partnering with Yubico for added security. This means users can log in with a hardware security key or biometric credential instead of passwords, raising the bar for account protection.
This is a smart move, especially as AI services become targets for phishing and account takeover. Passkeys and hardware-based authentication have already become best practices in enterprise IT, so it's great to see consumer AI platforms catching up. It's also a quiet nod to the growing importance of identity and trust in AI interactions.
Let's turn to the ongoing legal drama in the AI world. The Wall Street Journal reports that the Elon Musk Megatrial has kicked off its second week, with scrutiny now on OpenAI executives' finances. The stakes are high, with both sides making arguments about the original intent and current direction of OpenAI.
This trial is more than just a business dispute. It's about the future of AI governance. The court is hearing testimony on whether OpenAI's direction aligns with its founding mission, and there's the added spectacle of Elon Musk and Sam Altman's personal and professional rivalry. The outcome could set precedents for how AI labs are structured and who gets to control these powerful technologies.
Firstpost and other outlets are also reporting on OpenAI's Brockman taking the stand, following testimony from AI expert Stuart Russell. The trial is exposing internal communications and decision-making, painting a picture of just how high the pressures are at the top of the AI world.
And as the trial resumes, NBC Bay Area notes that Sam Altman himself is expected to testify soon. Given Altman's central role and public profile, his appearance could be a turning point in the proceedings. The tech world is watching closely, not just for legal outcomes, but for insights into the philosophy and power dynamics shaping AI's future.
On a lighter but still significant note, Biometric update highlights that OpenAI's passkeys partnership with Yubico is part of a broader push for robust user protection. As AI becomes embedded in more workflows, ensuring secure and trustworthy access is non-negotiable, both for enterprises and individuals.
Absolutely. If AI is going to handle sensitive data or automate critical decisions, the security model has to be rock solid. We're already seeing attacks that target AI infrastructure, so proactive steps like passkeys are crucial.
Meanwhile, in the business strategy arena, 24/7 Wall Street published an analysis of how NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang used the innovator's dilemma framework to dominate the AI chip market. The piece credits Huang's willingness to disrupt his own business model and bet big on GPU compute as a major reason NVIDIA now leads in AI hardware.
It's a classic play. Disrupt yourself before someone else does. Huang's vision for AI-specific compute gave NVIDIA a multi-year head start, and now everyone from Google to Meta is scrambling to catch up on custom silicon. The lesson? In AI, hardware and software bets are deeply intertwined, and bold moves pay off.
Finally, a quick note on the regulatory and business landscape. CNBC reports that traders on prediction market Kalshi are giving Elon Musk slim odds of winning his lawsuit against OpenAI. The market isn't always right, but it does show where informed sentiment is leaning right now.
It's a reminder that while the courtroom drama grabs headlines, the broader ecosystem is moving forward. Investors, developers, and enterprises are all making bets on where the real value and influence in AI will settle, regardless of who wins a particular case.
That's a wrap for today's Midnight Signal AI. From Google's enterprise push to White House policy debates, and from DeepSeek's new model to the OpenAI legal saga, the AI world isn't slowing down. We'll be back tomorrow with more analysis and all the latest developments. Until next time, keep building, keep questioning.